Bless his family. I pray that everybody's having a great time today, man. Living life as you should. I come with a message today. The title of this is "Don't Let My Battles Make Others Lose Faith." Okay, so I'm going to be reading a few things off some notes that I got here, and this will help you and help you understand faith. Okay, so here we go. Here we're reading from Psalms 69, chapter 69, verse 6, where it says, "Let not them that wait on thee, O Lord God of hosts, be ashamed for my sake. Let not those that seek thee be confounded for my sake, O God of Israel." David was in a difficult season. He was hurting, misunderstood, and surrounded by challenges. But what stands out is that his prayers was not only about himself. He said, "God, while I'm going through this, don't let my actions cause others who trust you to stumble." Okay? Because when we go through pressure, people are watching. Our family is watching. Our children are watching. The people around us are watching. They may not just remember what had happened to us, but they remember how we responded. This story also connects to Apostle Paul. Before Paul became one of the greatest voices for Christ, he was Saul, a man who persecuted believers. He was fighting against the very people he would later help build up. But God showed him mercy and God gave him a new purpose. Paul's story teaches us that your past does not have to control your future. God can transform a person completely, but transformation requires humility. Paul had to surrender his old ways, change his direction, and walk in obedience. Many times we want God to change our circumstances, but God is also working on changing us in the middle of those circumstances. So the question is not only, God, when will you remove this struggle? The deeper question is, God, who are you making me while I walk through this struggle? Okay? So we can, I want that to settle in there and understand with my own journey I speak of, because we all are like the Apostle Paul. Every single last one of us has a past. I don't care what your past is. You have something in that closet that I've never done, just like I have something in my closet that you have never done. But regardless of the fact is, we all have something we all have done. So don't be ashamed of it. Don't be all, oh, somebody's gonna find out. Who cares? They got something in their closet too. But the moral of the story is, people are watching how you change. People are watching how you respond. People are watching how you carry yourself. So even though you probably, or maybe some of us are still in this little rut, you still have a chance to change. It doesn't matter how long, it don't matter how fast. You still can change anything about yourself. And when you start making those changes, the same people that know you for who you used to be are going to be right there watching. Some of them watching my stuff now. Oh, he think he's doing this and that. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter if I never talk to you again. The only thing matters is I made a connection with my father, and he changed a lot of ways about myself. Changed a lot of things about me and my little nosy behind son right there. Okay, he changed the things about me being a father. He changed how I view things. He changed how I see it, how I adapt to it, because my people like him, they're watching. Little children. If you got little children, you must understand your child is watching everything that you do. Every single thing, the same way we watched our parents. So we can say all these things of, oh, don't do this and don't do that, but if we see you doing it, don't you think we're probably gonna make some of the same mistakes as well? So we have to be a call to action. If we are not going to be who we used to be, then we must change it. Apostle Paul was killing Christians. He was killing them, prosecuting them all the time, until one day God changed his whole life. And the same people that he prosecuted, He had to go back to them same families and say, oh, I believe. And what you think they did? They probably be like, what? Man, you killed my father. You killed my mom. You put my brother in jail. And now you want to tell me that you a changed man? Yes. Yes. And I'm not proving it to you. I got to continue to prove it to him. And as I prove it to him, you're going to start noticing it. You're going to start witnessing it. You're going to start seeing it. So us as Christians that's on this earth, okay? I'm only talking to the Christians. If you're not a Christian, this don't even mean nothing to you. But you're also here watching for a reason too. And maybe you also can change. Because again, some of you are just like Apostle Paul, Saul. You're just like them, and it's time for you to change as well. You can change. You just need somebody or something to happen for you to start believing as well. So the moral of the story is, when you're going through things, be careful what you're saying. Be careful how you handle things. If you believe in God and you believe in God as an abundance God, a healing God, a forgiving God, then you must practice those same things. You must practice forgiving, showing trust, healing, having abundance. So those that don't believe and those that may do believe can witness you. And they can say, you know what? I may not believe, or I may have my own battle with faith, but I see this person right in front of me going through things that's probably worse than what I'm going through, or maybe similar to what I'm going through. And I see that person moving forward. I see that person continue to grow. I see that person continue to move forward. I see that person to continue to build. I see that person continue to work out, continue to eat right, continue to build the business that they are supposed to build. I know, you have a beautiful Lego. Good job. Good job. Love it. But they're all watching, man. They're all watching. So you want to represent Christ in the way that it's supposed to be represented. No one's asking you to be perfect. Me even standing up talking to this camera, it's new. It's different. I'm not trying to be perfect. I may not say the right word. I may not even read that passage right. But guess what I'm doing? Doing it. Guess what? He's a Saul. My father is doing it. He ain't perfect at it at all, but he's applying himself to do it. So that's what the passage and the message wanted to get to you today. For those that are out there feeling like, man, I done so much wrong, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I can tell you how. You pray, you forgive yourself, you ask God to forgive you, and you move forward. I don't care who talking. I don't care if they know you from high school, kindergarten, college, marriage. I don't care. Children's mothers, children's fathers. I don't care about any of it. They don't determine who you are today. You keep moving. You keep believing in who God has called you to be, and watch our doors open for you. Our God is an abundance of God. He is the only one, the only true one, the only loving one. Okay? So keep your mind focused on him and focus on what he has called you to do, and doors will fly open that you never thought would be open. But long as you continue to stay grounded, continue to practice what he has taught us to practice. And I ain't saying it's gonna be easy. You think Paul thought that was easy? Psh, man, come on, man. This man used to kill the Christians. Now I gotta go back and preach to y'all? I only can imagine what his heart was doing. So it's the same thing with some of us. You may have done some people wrong. You may have lied, cheated, cussed out people. You probably done some type of wickedness as well. But guess what? Now you can go back and not to prove to them you have changed, but you're showing them that I have changed. Because some people, they're gonna still say words. They're gonna still try to pull them triggers. Don't let them. Look at them just like this. What? That was supposed to offend me? No. I want everybody to take this right here. Practice. Correct me if I'm not saying it right. It's John chapter 19. No. John chapter 1, verse 19, where it says, Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. I'm practicing that every day. And I advise you to practice it as well. All right? If this message hits you, make sure you send a like, make sure you send a comment. But be blessed by the best. And I pray that everyone in your journey sees you for who you are clearly meant to be. You're not afraid anymore. You're gonna step up to the process that you're supposed to step up to. You're gonna step up to that stage. If it's whatever you're supposed to be in this world, may your hands do exactly what they're supposed to do in a way that pleases Him and serve each and every individual that's meant to be served. Okay? Just take a chance. Turn the camera on. If it's cooking, if it's reading, if it's writing, if it's, whatever it may be, turn the camera on and allow somebody else to hear your story. We all have a story. And don't let nobody dictate what your story may be. Everybody has a chapter. You ain't a superhero in everybody's book, okay? You somebody's villain. And be okay with that. Don't try to be perfect. Paul couldn't try to be perfect. So remember, some of y'all are Saul too, but had to be changed into Paul. Okay? So stay blessed by the best. I'll see y'all next time. See ya.